Okay, 1, 2, 3, action.
Hi, I'm Edwin Diender. I'm with Huawei Enterprise, and we are here in the aftermath of the third recording of A Coffee with Mr. Ren on digital sovereignty. And we will discuss with global influencers on the implications of this panel.
My name is Debra, and I'm the CEO of Raul Global Impact, and I'm from the United States.
My name is Raul Gomez. I'm a journalist and the publisher of the High Plains Reader in Fargo, North Dakota.
Hi, I'm Alvin. I'm the managing director of IPG Mediabrands China, based out of Shanghai.
Hello, my name is Richard Streitz. I am the COO of Raul Global Impact, and I'm from Richmond, Virginia, USA.
So we're on the Huawei Campus. I think it's your first time here. Ladies first. What's your impression on Huawei in general and our campus in specific?
Well, I keep getting more and more impressed with Huawei. I didn't know what to expect, and I just keep getting more impressed with what I'm seeing being done, and the campus is amazing. It's very warm and friendly, and I just really liked how nature was brought into it. So it's very...
Feels homey.
It does. It's really good job.
It feels homey. Similar?
I loved how much art there was on the campus, how the spaces were made to be like energetic, and all the messaging that was everywhere, the music that was in the main hall over there when we had our lunch was incredible. Yeah, beautiful.
We are here at the end of the Coffee with Ren, the third Coffee with Ren. Some key takeaways from the panel earlier?
I've actually heard Ren on video several times, and this is the first time. Met several internet founders before, but this is the first time I've actually met Ren. And Ren has always been very low profile. He's shy from publicity. It's the first time when I met him. I think I'm quite impressed with the fact that he's low key at the same time, lots of wisdom. And I think the one thing that we shared at the very last that I like very much of the fact that that's one of the takeaways. I think he has got lots of wisdom. I'm really truly impressed, and I learned a lot from it from the conversation.
Sure.
That we don't have this relationship, a working relationship with China and with Huawei. Therefore, when Huawei has started to develop its own technologies to replace the U.S. technologies that it lost, and now it's made a competitor. And so, when you think about these decisions and how they play for consumers, there's two perspectives. There's a perspective of how do we see this as superpowers and companies kind of clashing, but also how does this affect the people that are buying the products and paying for the extra costs in technology and losing the diversity of those technologies. And so it's a problem for consumers, and you have to keep that perspective when you're thinking about yes, there are these giant superpowers in the room, and but at the same time it's the consumers that are bearing the brunt of the weight and the cost and the loss.
Sure. And each of you, what do you think is a good topic for next Coffee with Ren?
I like how Huawei is really one of the corporations that's really standing up to help implement the United Nations Sustainable Development Goals. And so I think continuing that topic, talking about inclusion for all, the tech for good, the digital divide, what are we doing? Huawei started by helping people that were not being served, and they're continuing that trend. And I do want to say I was very impressed as an American when Ren was thanking the American suppliers, because our country, the American, we're getting hurt by this as well. So our government has made this decision that's hurting our people. So I think continuing the theme of understanding how can we all be included? How do we make sure we have a world that works for everyone? So that's my suggestion.
I think the conversation should be how the two elephants coexist. I think this is a world where we live in, where everything is so interlinked. Whatever happens here has an impact on the other side. And I think the conversation should be as to how these, not just two elements, maybe three or four, right? How do we coexist as one? Because I think, we talk about inclusion, we talk about diversity, and all that requires, this is, globalization is inevitable. And you need to put everyone together and put all the stakeholders together. As Kishore was saying, you need everyone in the room and share common interest, and have that discussion, open discussion, and figure out what's the best next.
I think we're all really on the same page with wanting to try to preserve that. So I think that would be a really interesting discussion to have is not only just about the technology,
but the application of that technology in a way that goes to really saving mankind for the future.
Let's have a coffee.
Yeah, absolutely.
Tea.
To Huawei.
Cheers to Huawei.
Cheers to Huawei, yes.